everybody. My next guest tonight is the publisher of Rolling Stone, Men's Journal, and Us magazine, which became Us Weekly earlier this year. Please welcome Jann Wenner. Thanks for coming.
Pleasure.
Good to have you on the show.
Hair.
I changed my hair.
Yeah.
I just got a different wig. What? Oh, yeah, right. Well, actually, for you guys, I had a big, I did
Jelly
a cover
roll,
for you guys
yeah.
years ago,
Yeah, you were on the cover.
That's right.
Yeah.
Aren't I something?
That is something.
This
And
is
now you're
payback.
on.
Payback.
Yeah.
5 years it took. 5 years.
That's right. It takes a while for me to pay back. Now, we have a lot to talk about here. You interviewed, I understand, Al Gore.
I did
For
Rolling Stone.
For Rolling Stone magazine.
about 2 months ago.
And you found out that he's a big music fan, which I
He
didn't
is
know.
a huge music fan. So I asked him what his favorite records, what his favorite artists were, and he likes a little country music, but what he really likes, the person who's a favorite artist, is Bob Dylan.
He likes Bob Dylan?
Loves Bob Dylan. I mean, that's it. So I just curious, I said, so what are your favorite of the Dylan records? And he goes right away to Highway 61 and Blonde on Blonde. Mm-hmm. Now, anybody who knows Dylan knows that these two records are, what, psychedelic would be the right word? For
It's when he's really experimenting.
Yeah.
He's out there.
You've got to be deeply into the subject matter to love these two records and pick them as the best.
Right.
Draw your own conclusions.
Is that code for...
And then he started singing to me.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, no, he started singing.
Did he dim the lights?
No, almost, but...
I will sing to you now.
She aches just like a woman, and he kept going. And I'm going, I'm here to interview. Stop singing. I want to get some other stuff on the tape.
If you had gotten tape of him singing just like a woman, but she breaks just like a little girl.
I've got it.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, we gotta see this. You gotta bring that back. I want to see him perform.
I mean, it's not videotape, it's audio tape.
The year Blonde on Blonde came out, that was the year that Gore invented the bong.
Did they talk about that?
This is going to cost me a minute. I've got another interview scheduled with him in 2 weeks.
Not anymore. They just called.
Apparently. Thanks, Al.
He was watching and he dropped his bong. What the hell? What about...
He is very against drugs, by the way.
Yes, we should make that
He's
point.
really strict about it, too.
Yeah. Well, there was some Bush bashing earlier. We have to, equal things out.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we'll go back in time and go after Ross Perot. What about Tipper? Does Tipper like music, too?
Well, Tipper, very much so. She's a drummer. She's an amateur drummer. And I think she likes, the country stuff. They go buy a lot of CDs. He was telling me that the way they listen to music, they turn them on these satellite stations with all the latest, greatest hits, and they listen to all this stuff. But I think one of her very favorite things is the Grateful Dead.
Yep.
I mean, she is a deadhead.
Tipper's a deadhead.
Tipper's a deadhead.
Does she go to the concerts and spin? I would love to see her just spinning. Just spinning around and around. I would love to see the both of them just go and spin together.
Well, they have these tie-dye things that they have. You don't see it too often, but I've seen it.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen that.
Tie-dye, yeah.
I haven't seen the tie-dye.
Oh, yeah, Alan, his tie-dye shirt?
Now, he has I'm always reading articles that Gore has a great sense of humor.
He does.
You don't see that. Why are they hiding that? Why is that top secret?
Jeez.
Al, you want to weigh in on this one?
He's
actually very funny.
That's what I've heard.
He's not a prankster, and he doesn't go out of his way to do it, but he enjoys humor, and he is funny and relaxed and formal guy. He's a very decent guy.
That'd be great if
dry wit.
I'd be great if the President of the United States was a practical joker.
Yeah. No.
Arafat, who's put toilet paper? What is going on? Truman.
Truman was a practical joker, the second atom bomb. Nagasaki.
Yeah.
Must change subject fast. Oh, Al.
I'm trying to keep it entertaining.
Yeah.
Thanks.
And contemporary. Truman. Nagasaki. You haven't heard that now.
Rolling Stone, of course, you founded Rolling Stone magazine. And of course, pretty much every musician of any note in the last 30-some-odd years has been in the magazine. Who's your favorite group of all of the groups that have, or performers that have been in the magazine?
Well, a group, the Rolling Stones. I mean, they're certainly the best band. I mean, they've been around.
Did you name the magazine?
I named them. No, I named them. The magazine came first.
Yeah,
They are actually a promotional thing that we put together.
And it just took off. Yeah. Mick Jagger is so grateful to you.
Really, yeah.
No, but you named. Did you
And he
name
was
the?
originally supposed to be the drummer. You know,
Did you name the magazine after the Rolling Stones? 'Cause
sort of, and more after the Bob Dylan song, Like a Rolling
Right.
Stone, but a little after the Stone.
I think it's cool that you had. I mean, it's a good thing that you had good taste. Because what if you had like named the magazine after the Osmonds or something?
Yeah. This is
I was on the cover of Osmond magazine.
right. What was,
Great. Yeah.
makes you say, yeah. If it wasn't for us, he'd be publishing the Hermit's Weekly or something like that.
They were a band. All right.
I didn't start the band.
Our average viewer is 11 years old.
I forgot that.
Justin Timberlake.
Slipknot.
Slipknot, yeah.
That's hip.
It is hip. It's hep.
It's hip.
Us Weekly, let's just show this quickly because this cover, who are you trying to attract with this cover here? This is Richard with his shirt open. Is this...
Well, you've seen Richard with his shirt more not
yeah,
open.
Yeah.
But it's interesting. In this
Somehow this is more offensive to me, him going, hi.
clothes.
I got so used to seeing him naked that him wearing an open shirt is like, take your clothes off.
Well, we have naked pictures if you'd like them. Al, do you?
I don't like the way this whole thing is
Okay.
gone.
But the interesting on that.
I like it because I like something left to the imagination.
There you go. You hopeless romantic.
But in this interview with him, he actually ends up going skinny dipping with the reporter.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So the reporter's got the full frontal report. Now, we have seen him naked. We have never had full frontal.
Right.
We don't have it here.
Yeah, that's
But-
okay.
Yeah, but
You want
I
to
know.
sell?
Skinny
You want to
dipping.
sell
We
more
wanna
of these
sell
magazines,
yeah.
not less.
Oh, okay.
You know?
So it's not in there.
Good. Yeah, no one wants to see that. I should point out that. September 14th, Jann is co-hosting a Democratic fundraiser called The Concert at Radio City Music Hall right here in New York City.
We are doing.
That'll be an event. This is tonight the show is very partisan for some reason. Although we didn't ask Mills Lane what his politics are.
I wonder what they are.
Ross Perot.
Yeah, right, I know.
I know
I
they're
should
anti-fat people.
He doesn't care who you are as long as you're not a fat slob, all right?
The concert I have to mention is features the Eagles and Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young and Lenny Kravitz and Sheryl Crow and Macy Gray and Katie Lang and Bette Midler, Bon Jovi.
I am available for a song if you.
And Conan O'Brien.
That's right. It's gonna
Tickets
be
are
fun.
available still. Good tickets are still available, so get there hot.
The
But it should be a
Republicans are
really
putting
exciting
together-
show.
The Republicans have one?
They're putting together a concert with also, again, The Rock and Bo Derek.
Yeah.
All right.
And Donny Osmond.
Yeah,
Donny.
they'll all be there. Jann Wenner, thank you very much. We got to go.
Pleasure.
Good to have you. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. All right, everybody, that is our show for tonight. I do want to thank all my guests. Stay tuned for later. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night.